Back with the video, guys. I'm back with the special. I'm back with the channel. Today I'm gonna do this one. I really like this one because I'm not the only one that been seeing this or hearing about it. But WWE lately, I'm say about like the past, I'm say 3 to 5 years, has been doing all these gimmick pay-per-views, all these pay-per-views with weird names. And for me, I'm used to the old pay-per-views that they used to do, starting from WrestleMania, which they still have. They had Backlash, they had Survivor Series, not Survivor Series, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. I think Armageddon was in there somewhere. Bad Blood, No Mercy, and Unforgiven. I think Unforgiven was new as well, but I'm not sure. I think there was 5 pay-per-views that I named. They used to be standards. It used to be classics. When you watch those, you used to see nothing but greatness in the ring. You might have a few matches that was filler, or they just was off that night. But regardless, that card was solid. Now you got Great Balls of Fire, Fastlane, Battleground, Elimination Chamber, Hell in a Cell. All these pay-per-views, and none of these have any classic matches. The only ones that would have classic matches is WrestleMania, SummerSlam. I'm not sure if that's even around now, and Survivor Series. Those three of all the pay-per-views they've been doing are still some of the cornerstones. The rest are just jokes now. So this is why, like, I'm saying that Vince needs to leave, or somebody needs to buy him out. Heck, if I was Mr. Kong, who owns the Jacksonville Jaguars and all Elite Wrestling, I would buy all the shares that I could to take control of WWE and send Vince packing. That's how much I believe in Mr. Kong, because I'm sure he would do a better job. Vince right now is just making up all these stupid names for these pay-per-views, thinking people are gonna believe it. Great Balls of Fire. Seriously, you name the pay-per-view after a song. And it's like you need somebody more in their right mind to make these pay-per-views, make these bookings, make things work. It is just WWE. If you want to go to watch a promotion that's stop and go with people in their momentum, you watch WWE. You see that all the time. A wrestler can be like hot for like, I'm say 2 weeks, just knock matches out, doing classic wrestling for house shows, stuff like that. But guess what? Vince would be like, you know what? I'm not feeling this wrestler. You know, wrestlers getting thrown down the card. So, like I said, there need to be somebody. There need to be somebody up there, like Stephanie. Even though I don't like her. Paul, I don't like him. Heck, have Shane Orlando. One of those two take control of the name of the pay-per-views. Let them have it and set them in stone. Don't have Vince up there controlling everything, because only the weak want power and want to be corrupt. What was it? Strong person doesn't. I don't know what the saying is. There's some absolute power corrupts absolute power, something like that. But yeah, it's just, when you keep messing up these names for the pay-per-view, you're gonna start getting people questioning, hey, should I spend money to watch this? This sounds stupid. Why should I watch this? Oh, I have a friend who might want to watch wrestling. Do I really want them to watch this with me? Hey, friend, I don't need you to spend, like, get half and half on this pay-per-view. Who's on the card? What's the name of the pay-per-view? Well, it's Great Balls of Fire, and this guy's on there. Well, I'm not gonna watch that. That's stupid. Then from there, you have more people taking shots at wrestling than supporting wrestling. But yeah, like this, I'm not gonna say it's just WWE's doing Impact. Impact just has some stupid names for their new pay-per-views. They should just stuck with the old pay-per-views that TNA had, like Victory Road, Hard Justice, I think it was, Lockdown, Bound for Glory, King of Mountains, stuff like that, because they are ingrained to the wrestlers, the wrestling fans who know those pay-per-views. These new ones are just generic, and it's not gonna work for people who been around to see TNA from the beginning to where it is now. I can say Ring of Honor hasn't changed much of theirs, so I'm happy about that. New Japan really don't tour that much for like their big events, but when they do, it's mostly in Japan. But they keep their names stable, and there's plenty of other promotions who keep theirs stable or just change it because they just want something new. But yeah, man, this is just me rambling. You need to stick when you have a perfect name for an event, a perfect name for a rivalry to hit the climax or to end. You need to have the perfect name. There was nothing wrong with Backlash. That is the perfect one because right after WrestleMania, that's like the go-to rematch pay-per-view. So if someone lost the title at WrestleMania, that's the next pay-per-view where they get a chance. Survivor Series is the bragging rights pay-per-view, whereas one side against the other side, whoever wins, bragging rights. SummerSlam is just part of the summer, just what you can do in the summer. Bad Blood was just one of those, just really, Bad Blood was just one of those rivalries pay-per-views, but I like the name. It was a classic. I think No Mercy was one as well. I think I said that, and that was all right too. But you gotta have what you gotta have. I know the Royal Rumble is in there, but Royal Rumble, that's pretty much like a dud nowadays. You already know who's gonna win the Battle Royal. You already know all this stuff. So the past, I'm gonna say like from 2014 to now, it's pretty much a lock. You know who's gonna win. Daniel Bryan won when he wasn't supposed to win. Yeah, no. Roman won when Daniel was supposed to win. Daniel won when his hype was pretty much down. Becky won because reason. Seth Rollins won because they were setting up him to go against Brock. Oscar won to appease everybody else calling WWE racist. Shinsuke, same reason. So you know who's gonna win these pay-per-views even before you go into it. But hey, man, this is my thoughts, my comments on what I see in wrestling and how I feel about it. You don't have to like it, you don't have to love it, but if you don't respect me, then it's fine with me too. I'm just gonna have fun with these videos, these podcasts, these episodes. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you love what I do, share it, subscribe. Hold on tight, because I'm gonna keep going with these episodes because that's what I love to do. And you know what I'm gonna say, stay out the blast radius. You might get burned, and I just don't care.